The little girl merely shook the bell in her hand. In the next second, 3 silver needles were thrust into her uncle's legs, who had been paralyzed for 18 years. The evil woman on the sidelines falsely accuses her of hurting her uncle. To prove that she was helping, the little girl claimed that her uncle would wake up within 5 seconds. Sure enough, when her uncle regained consciousness, he discovered that his legs had sensation. Just as everyone was astonished, the wicked woman said that he was only spouting nonsense to protect the little girl. No sooner had the wicked woman finished speaking, the uncle, who had been disabled for 18 years, miraculously stood up under the little girl's treatment. The reason the little girl possessed such amazing abilities was because she had a mysterious secret identity. It turned out that she had been practicing cultivation on the mountain. However, her master, annoyed by how much she ate, almost drove his martial arts hall to bankruptcy because of her. In order to enjoy his later years in peace, her master had no choice but to reveal the secret of her background that he had concealed from her for years. He informed the little girl that both of her parents were alive and that they were wealthy. At that moment, the little girl realized that she was not an orphan. Her master explained that back then, her mother had suffered a difficult labor and her father had gone missing. He had found her by the roadside while traveling down the mountain to gain experience. Hearing this, the little girl burst into tears, unwilling to leave her master's side. Just before parting, her master even handed his personal magical treasure over to the little girl. Watching his greedy little apprentice pack up all the magical treasures, her master felt an overwhelming sense of sorrow. But in an instant, her master took the little girl to the city to search for her father. Before the little girl could recover from the shock, her master had vanished without a trace. She was left wandering aimlessly with an empty stomach. Fortunately, she encountered a kind and benevolent aunt. The aunt took her to a bun shop. Unexpectedly, the little girl devoured 18 baskets of steamed buns in one go, leaving everyone present utterly stunned. Just when she had eaten and drunk her fill and wanted to rest, she saw a handsome CEO who looked strikingly similar to her stepping down from a car and walking toward her. This made her think that the CEO was her father. The CEO picked up the little girl and examined her carefully, discovering that she bore a strong resemblance to her mother. And so, the CEO took the girl back to his villa. No sooner had they stepped into the house than the little girl sensed an aura of evil emanating from the room. Looking around, she discovered a red gauze lamp, which had the power to absorb human spiritual energy. Yet the CEO remained completely unharmed, so she inquired whether anyone in the family had had any recent mishaps. The CEO, not wanting his daughter to worry, had hidden the fact that her father was seriously ill and her younger brother was paralyzed in both legs. But in the very next moment, the little girl produced a talisman, immediately knocking the ominous red gauze lamp to the ground. Sure enough, the CEO's father soon woke up. The CEO immediately realized that this newly recognized daughter was not ordinary. When they went to visit the awakened chairman, the little girl instantly identified that the doctor was a fraud. The fraud had intended to teach the little girl a lesson, but ended up being easily pushed to the ground by her, which frightened him into fleeing. Subsequently, the CEO helped the chairman up, introducing the little girl as his daughter. The chairman was overjoyed upon hearing this.